Let's just put it out there. We need to address the elephant in the room immediately. The whole world seems to whisper, or sometimes shout, that Jewish people are inherently, almost magically, good at business. You hear it all the time in casual conversation, in movies, even in history books. Some people say it with admiration, wanting to know the trick. Others say it with jealousy or conspiracy theories. But very few people actually stop to ask the most important question: why? Is it genetic? Is there a specific DNA strand for accounting? Is it magic, or is it something else entirely? I decided a long time ago that instead of running from this stereotype or getting offended by it, I was going to look right at it. I wanted to crack the code. And what I found wasn't a secret society, a handshake, or a magic wand. I found a set of principles, ancient rules. A cultural software, if you will, that has been installed and updated for thousands of years. We are talking about 10 specific secrets that transform how you view money, work, and life. These aren't just tips, they are laws of financial gravity. Today, we aren't just reading a list, we are downloading a new operating system for your bank account. So, grab a coffee, sit back, and let's unlock the Treasury. The first secret is actually a commandment, and honestly, it sounds a little weird when you first hear it. It says, a parent must teach their children 3 things: the Torah, a trade, and how to swim. Yes, swim, like in water. Now, why on earth would a business code from thousands of years ago talk about swimming? Think about it deeper. It isn't just about the backstroke, it's about survival. It's about being adaptable. If you throw someone into the deep end of a pool and they don't know the mechanics of staying afloat, they panic, they flail, they drown. The exact same logic applies to the economy. The economy is an ocean. Sometimes it's calm, but sometimes there are storms, hurricanes, and tsunamis. If you don't teach the next generation, or yourself, the practical skills to earn a living, swimming in the marketplace, you are setting them up to drown in debt, anxiety, and poverty. This secret isn't just about getting a job. It's about possessing a survival skill set. It's about independence. You need to know how to keep your head above water no matter how rough the waves get. If the market crashes, do you know how to swim? If your industry disappears, can you stay afloat? That is the essence of this rule: radical self-reliance. Moving to the next heavy hitter, number 2, be honest in all your business dealings. I know. I can hear some of you sighing. You're thinking, come on, Solomon. Nice guys finish last. The billionaires are all sharks. Right? Wrong. In the Solomon's Treasury philosophy, liars might win a sprint. They might make a quick buck selling a lemon car or scamming a clickbait offer. But honest people win the marathon. And wealth is a marathon. Business is essentially a game of reputation. That's it. It's a reputation economy. If you sell a bad product, or you cheat a partner, or you hide fees in the fine print, you might win today. But tomorrow, next year, your name is mud. People talk. Especially in the internet age, a bad reputation spreads faster than a virus. The Jewish tradition emphasizes that your word is your bond. It must be ironclad. When people know that you deliver exactly what you promise, you build trust. And trust is the most valuable currency on the planet. It is faster than marketing and cheaper than advertising. When you are radically honest, people want to give you their money because they feel safe with you. They know they aren't gambling when they hire you. That safety creates loyalty, and loyalty creates dynasties. Hey, before we dive into the mindset shifts in the next chapter, if you're vibing with these ancient secrets and want to unlock more wisdom for your wallet, do me a solid favor. Hit that follow or subscribe button right now. It helps the channel, and you don't want to miss the deep dives coming next. Let's talk about your relationship with money. A lot of people have this toxic, complicated relationship with their wallet. They've been taught that money is evil, or that wanting it makes you a greedy, bad person. They self-sabotage because deep down they think poverty is noble. The third secret flips that script entirely. You need to have a general, positive relationship with money. See, money is neutral. It has no soul. It's energy, it's a tool. Think of money like a hammer. If you give a hammer to a serial killer, he's going to do something terrible. If you give a hammer to a master carpenter, he's going to build a shelter for the homeless. The hammer doesn't care. It just amplifies who you already are. This code teaches us that money is a tool to be used to build communities, families, and institutions. If you stay broke, you can't help anyone. You can't feed the hungry, you can't build schools, you can't take care of your aging parents. But if you embrace money as a tool for good, you become a powerful force in the world. Stop feeling guilty for wanting to succeed. You need resources to do good work. Now let's get a little spiritual, but keep it grounded in psychology. Secret number 10 is simple. Trust God. Now, even if you aren't religious, stay with me. Look at this from a mental health perspective. Anxiety is the killer of business. When you think everything is 100% up to you, that every dollar, every client, every market shift rests solely on your shoulders, you burn out, you panic, you operate from a place of desperation, and desperate people make bad decisions. Trusting in a higher power or trusting the process allows you to release that crushing pressure. It's the belief that if you do your part, if you grind, if you're honest, if you're smart, the outcome is being handled by something bigger than you. It allows you to detach from the result. It gives you the confidence to take risks because you don't feel alone in the universe. It allows you to sleep at night when the market crashes, knowing that this is just a chapter, not the end of the book. It transforms your business from a stress factory into a partnership with the divine. When you combine these two concepts, viewing money as a positive tool and trusting that you are guided, you become unstoppable. You stop hoarding money out of fear, scarcity mindset, and start circulating it with confidence, abundance mindset. You realize that your business isn't just about buying a Ferrari or a Rolex. It's about fulfilling a purpose. This mindset shift is crucial. You cannot attract wealth if you secretly resent it, and you cannot keep wealth if you are terrified of losing it. You need a positive flow and a foundation of trust. It changes your vibe. When you walk into a room, people can feel that you aren't desperate. They feel you are grounded, and people love to do business with grounded people. I'm curious, what was the first thing you were taught about money as a kid? Was it, money is the root of all evil? Or, money doesn't grow on trees? Or was it positive? Let me know in the comments. I read them all. All right, let's get into the math, but the kind of math that doesn't seem to make sense at first glance. Secret number 5, give at least 10% of your earnings to charity. In traditional terms, this is called tithing. Mathematically, this looks like a loss. If you have $100 and you give away $10, you have $90. You have less, right? That's simple subtraction. But in the secret code, this operates differently. Giving 10% trains your brain that you live in abundance, not scarcity. It breaks the grip of greed. When you clench your fist to hold on to every penny, your hand is closed. You can't receive anything into a closed fist. When you open your hand to give, you also open your hand to receive. There is a universal law that seems to dictate that givers are rarely empty. It creates a vacuum that nature rushes to fill. Plus, it gives you a why. Working hard just to buy more stuff gets boring eventually. But working hard so you can fund an orphanage, or help a sick friend, or support your local animal shelter, that keeps you motivated at 5 a.m. when you want to hit snooze. Secret number 4 is closely related. Help the community. This isn't just about writing a check, it's about being involved. Jewish business success is heavily improved by the fact that they support one another. It is a tight-knit network. They buy from each other, they lend to each other without interest in a system called gemach, and they mentor each other. If you are an isolationist in business, a lone wolf, you are vulnerable. If you get sick or the market turns, you are alone. But if you are part of a strong community, you have a safety net. If you fall, 10 hands are there to pick you up. Helping the community isn't charity, it's an investment in your own ecosystem. When your neighbors do well, your local economy does well, and you do well. It raises the water level for everyone's boat. So, we have the 10% rule and active community service. When you combine these, you turn your business into a generosity engine. Here is the secret sauce. People love to support businesses that support others. It's free marketing. If people know that buying a coffee from you means a portion goes to a local school, they will choose you over the competition every single time. But more than that, it changes your energy. You walk into a negotiation not thinking, what can I take from this guy? But how can we both win so I can do more good? That energy is magnetic. It attracts partners, investors, and opportunities like you wouldn't believe. You stop chasing money, and money starts chasing you because you become a conduit for it. Let's dream for a second. If you suddenly made $1 million tomorrow, what is the first charity or cause you would donate to? Drop your answer below. Secret number 6 is a hard pill to swallow for some, but it is absolutely necessary if we are talking about wealth. Preferably be an owner or a boss rather than a worker. Now, let me be clear. There is dignity in all work. Absolutely. The world needs workers, but this code is about endless money and freedom. When you are a worker, you are trading time for money. X hours equals Y dollars. The problem is, you only have 24 hours in a day. Your income has a mathematical ceiling. You cannot work 100 hours a day. When you are an owner, you disconnect your time from your money. You have systems, assets, capital, and people working for you. You can make money while you sleep. You can make money while you are on vacation. The goal of the Jewish business mindset is ownership, owning the land, owning the business, owning the intellectual property. It's about being the captain of the ship, not just the guy rowing the boat. But, and this is a big but, being the boss doesn't mean being a tyrant. Secret number 7 brings us back to ethics. Don't do to others what you wouldn't want done to you. It's the negative version of the golden rule. If you wouldn't want someone to sell you a faulty product, don't sell one. If you wouldn't want an employer to underpay you or steal your wages, don't do that to your staff. This sounds simple, like something you learn in kindergarten, but in the cutthroat world of capitalism, people forget it. They squeeze their suppliers until they break. They trick their customers with hidden costs, and eventually the system corrects itself. Those people get sued, they get boycotted, they crash. Treating people with dignity, treating them how you want to be treated, ensures longevity. It protects your empire from crumbling from the inside out. So, how do we scale? We become owners, topic 1, who operate by the golden rule. Topic 2. When you build a company culture based on this rule, your employees stay longer. They fight for you. They treat your customers well because you treat them well. Your customers become fans for life because they know you respect them. You build a brand that stands for something. Being the boss gives you the leverage to make money. Being a good boss ensures that money keeps coming in for decades. It's the difference between a hustle, which is exhausting, and an empire, which is enduring. The code says, seek ownership, but handle that power with grace. Be honest with me. Do you think it's better to be a stressed-out boss or a carefree employee? I know pros and cons for both. What's your take? Tell me in the comments. Okay, this is my favorite part because it is so tactical. It's not just theory, it's a formula. Secret number 8 is a specific investment portfolio that is thousands of years old, found in the Talmud. It says, keep 1/3 of your money in cash or liquid assets, 1/3 in real estate, land, and 1/3 in inventory, business, merchandise. Let's break that down because it is brilliant. 1/3 in land. This is your safety. Real estate rarely goes to zero. God isn't making any more land. It is your solid foundation, your anchor. 1/3 in inventory, this is your business. This is where you take risks and get high returns. This is your growth bucket. This is the merchandise you flip for profit. 1/3 in cash. This is your opportunity fund. Most people think cash is trash because of inflation, but when the market crashes and everyone is desperate to sell, the person with cash is king. You can buy everything at a discount. Why does this specific split work so well? Because it balances risk and reward perfectly. It's the ultimate hedge. If you have 100% in cash, inflation eats you alive and you stay poor slowly. If you have 100% in your business and the market shifts, like what happened in 2020, you go bankrupt overnight. If you have 100% in real estate, you might be rich on paper, but you have no cash to buy groceries. You are house poor. And by splitting it 3 ways, you are hedged against almost any economic disaster. Market crash, you have cash to buy bargains. Currency collapse, you have land that holds value. Business slow, you have the reserves to survive. It's a financial fortress. Now, you might not own sheep or piles of gold coins like they did in ancient times, but the principle is easy to update. In today's world, inventory might mean stocks, crypto, or your own startup company. Land is still real estate, but it could also be REITs, real estate investment trusts, or rental properties. Cash includes high-yield savings accounts, treasury bonds, or actual physical gold. The vehicle changes, but the principle remains the same. Don't bet the farm on one horse. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Split your wealth into safety, liquidity, and growth. This is how the wealthiest families in the world stay wealthy generation after generation. They don't gamble, they allocate. If you had $100,000 gifted to you right now, where would you put it? Would you buy a house, start a business, or put it in the stock market? Let's hear your strategy below. We have arrived at the final chapter, and perhaps the most counterintuitive secret of all. In a world that screams, hustle harder, sleep is for the weak, and grind 24/7, the Jewish code says, stop. Secret number 9, every week, take 1 day off from work. The Sabbath. This isn't just taking a break or watching Netflix while answering emails on your phone. This is a mandatory complete disconnection. No emails, no business calls, no checking the stock market, no worrying about bills. For 24 hours, you are a human being, not a human doing. You focus on family, spirit, food, and rest. It is a sanctuary in time. Science is finally catching up to this ancient wisdom. We know now that the brain needs downtime to solve complex problems. When you grind 7 days a week, your decision-making ability degrades. You get cranky, you miss details, you treat people poorly, and you make mistakes that cost money. The hustle culture is actually inefficient. It burns you out. And a burnt-out entrepreneur is a broke entrepreneur. By taking that 1 day off, you recharge your creative batteries. You allow your subconscious to process the week. You come back on day 1, Sunday or Monday, with a fresh perspective. You are hungrier. You are sharper. You actually get more done in 6 days with a rested brain than you do in 7 days with a fried brain. It's productivity hacking 101. So there you have it. The secret code isn't just one thing. It isn't just buy low, sell high. It is a holistic ecosystem. It's about survival skills and adaptability. It's about radical honesty and reputation. It's about viewing money as a tool for building, not destroying. It's about generosity and community. It's about owning your work and scaling with ethics. It's the 1-3 investment strategy to protect your wealth. And finally, it's knowing when to stop, breathe, and rest so you can do it all again. These principles have worked for thousands of years through wars, depressions, and changing empires. They work because they align with human nature and the laws of the universe. If you apply even half of these, your financial life will change. If you apply all of them, well, welcome to the Treasury. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. I really hope this added value to your life. If you learned something new, please smash that like button. It really helps the algorithm show this to more people who need to hear it. Comment below which secret was your favorite. Was it the 1-3 rule or maybe the Sabbath? I want to know. And share this video with a friend who is trying to build their business. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe to Solomon's Treasury and ring that bell. We are building a community of wisdom here, and I want you to be a part of it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.